If you clicked on this video, then at some point in your life, you've probably thought to yourself that you might be spending too much money buying books. Hi, my name is Shuba and I like to read books and talk about books. Listen, reading books and buying books are two separate hobbies, and I understand that, I acknowledge that. I am somebody who appreciates both hobbies. But sometimes one can get a little bit out of hand than the other. I know because I've been there. I now have over 60 books on my physical TBR shelf that I have not even read yet. Now, that is a lot of books, and since August, I've made it my mission to read through my physical TBR and not purchase any books. It is now the month of October, and I am very happy and proud to say that I haven't purchased a single book with my own money. I am not here to judge, I am here to help. In this video, I'm going to share ways that you can read for free so you can save some money, but also read books that you want to and still be able to enjoy your hobby of reading. This might be a no-brainer, but sometimes we just need a reminder. The first tip is to utilize your local public library. Did you know that you already do your part and some of your tax-paying money goes towards the local public library in your community? It's a free service provided by the government so everyone can have access to knowledge and these resources. And if there is a book that you can't find at your local library, there's this system called the ILL, the Interlibrary Loan. It is a service that allows you to borrow books, audiobooks, ebooks, whatever it may be, from one library to another. So what this means is that if there is a book that you want and it's not at your local library that you frequent, then there's this system called the ILL that'll communicate with the other libraries so they can bring you the book that you want to read to your public library. This is how the accessibility comes into play and how the library allows everybody to read everything, essentially. You probably don't realize this because the ILL happens behind the scenes, not when you're actually physically going to the library and checking out books. So my first tip is to use your local library. Speaking of the library, there is a free app called the Libby app, and it is owned by Overdrive. It is a service to anybody who has a library card. This app allows you to borrow ebooks, audiobooks, electronic magazines, you name it, so you can access it on your tablet, your phone, your laptop, any way that is electronic. If you have a library card, then you have access to this app. If you don't have this app, go ahead and download it. All you have to do is connect your library card to the app, and automatically you'll be able to browse your library's catalog of books. This is where you can put any ebooks on hold, audiobooks, listen to audiobooks that are maybe readily available, borrow books to send it to your Kindle, your Kobo, your electronic device, iPad maybe, so you can go ahead and read at your house or on the go. I personally love Libby because it gives me the opportunity to sit back at home, relax, browse any audiobooks and ebooks that I might want to read in the comfort of my own home. I just have to grab my Kindle or my Kobo and I'm ready to just start reading as I am. Another way for you to save money and read for free is to shop the Little Free Library ecosystem. Little Free Library is an organization of communities that come together and build these little libraries at different stations in your community so everyone can access books to help make reading accessible to all. It's kind of like your local public library, but it's not owned by the government, it's just owned by the people. When I think of a Little Free Library, I think of a little bird box, but for books. I guess it's not that little, it has to hold a certain amount of books, but the whole point is for you to find any books that you might want to read. Maybe if you want to donate some books, you can donate them to the Little Free Library so that the ecosystem can keep running and we can keep sharing our love for books with one another. You can learn more about Little Free Libraries by downloading the Little Free Library app so you can find the closest Little Free Library near you. Another no-brainer is to swap books with your friends. If you have friends who like to read books, now is the time for you to save some money and help them save some money by going through each other's libraries and picking out books that you might want to read. You might then be able to share a book that you really like to your friend, or even if you don't like and you think they might like it, and they can swap books with you. It's a great way to form a community and kind of have this book club system going on, and also you're reading for free as well. I wanted to save the best tip for last. When I first started to be a part of this bookish community as a content creator, I had thought that I needed a certain number of subscribers on YouTube or a certain number of followers on Instagram to have access to this specific platform that I'm going to talk about. I wanted to share this option because when I had started, I thought I needed to be cool or really be engaged in the bookish community to have access to NetGalley, and that's not true. You don't have to be an influencer. You don't have to share your reviews on social media platforms to have access to NetGalley, and I think that is so beautiful. If you're seeing readers post on social media different reviews of advanced reader copies and new releases and you're wondering how they're doing this, some of them are using NetGalley, and you can be that someone too. NetGalley is an online source that allows publishers and authors put out their work and promote digital review copies to people like us. If accepted, we are allowed to read and review books. All you need to do is sign up, and it is free. Once you have an account, you have access to this huge catalog that is constantly being updated, where you can choose audiobooks or ebooks and request to read them for a review. Once you get accepted, then there you go. All you have to do is read it and review it. And don't worry, you don't have to add your review to social media. You just have to add your review to NetGalley, and you can be anonymous with your review if you want it. It might take a rejection or two before you get approved to read your first arc, but after that, you are golden. You're able to continue requesting and reading books that are new releases or haven't released yet, just like everybody else. I know that I was so nervous and I didn't think that I could ever be a part of this NetGalley community, and it's been really fun, and I just want to share this with more people because anyone can be a reader and reviewer on NetGalley. You don't need some special credentials, or you don't need to be this influencer to be a part of this community and read advanced reader copies for free. Those are my tips, and I hope this video was helpful and you found some new ways to read for free and save money, but still enjoy reading. I am often reminded that reading can be a free hobby if I choose to do so. So I'm trying to be more mindful of what I am consuming and utilize my personal bookshelf of books that I haven't read yet. If you are on a book buying ban, then let me know how long you've been on one for. Let me know how it's going. And if you have any additional tips and tricks that you found helpful for you to save some money here and there but still read for free or at a lower cost, then comment them down below. I'm sure we would all love to hear. I know I would. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel. I upload videos every single Friday, and they're always related to books. I read books and I talk about books. So let's talk about books together. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a great day. Happy reading. Bye.